Well, hello there, guys and gals of YouTube world. It's Friday, September the 2nd, the year 2022. Hopefully, you're doing outstanding. I should be in the pool right now, but it's actually clearing up from a little bit of rain, so maybe in an hour or so once the sun comes back out. And anyway, as always, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA, I'm not an attorney, and I'm pretty shocked that my last video barely got 20 views. I have a policy. If I have a video that doesn't get 20 views, that's the end of my channel. So, because I know for the amount of subscribers I have, I get very few views a lot of times, but usually many of my videos have, out of all the views, maybe 50% likes, like thumbs up, which I don't understand why more people don't watch my videos if I get that high ratio of likes to non-likes. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm only here to help you. So if you don't want to be helped, why am I doing this? So anyway, it is what it is. So how much are you worth? All right. Are you investing? It's shocking to me, and this is a true shock. It's shocking to me that so many Americans don't have any net worth or very little net worth. Because I want to share something with you. Back in time, let's just say 1990. In 1990, if someone was worth $1 million, they're wealthy. They were rich. Right now, if one of you out there is a brand new millionaire, you've been buying rental property and you're now worth $1 million, guess what? You're not rich. You're not wealthy. Yes, you're progressing towards it. Yes, you've reached a milestone, but you're not wealthy. $1 million isn't what $1 million used to be. So what is wealthy? My net worth currently is about $2 million. Am I wealthy? You might watch this and think, whoa, you're worth $2 million. You're rich. No. Negative, grasshopper. I am not. Sure, I might have more than the average American because the average American is depressing. They don't have anything. And I don't understand why they don't. They don't care about it. They don't want it. They don't try to invest. How many Americans do invest? How many? Is it 10%? Is it 5%? Is it 20%? I dare say it's not over 20%. In some previous video, I had calculated roughly how many people buy rental property, and I forget what the number was. But there's about 330 some million Americans, and the majority of Americans who might say they have investments have a 401k or something like that at their workplace. They're not investors. Some places it's mandatory. With their job, it's mandatory they participate in a 401k. And even if they want to participate in it and they say, yes, I'm going to invest in it, they're not investors. They're investing in mutual funds that somebody else is doing that mutual fund for them. They're not investors, but it's better than nothing, but they're not investors. A smaller percentage of people buy individual stocks. Okay. Hopefully they're putting some time and thought into it. If they're day trading, they're not investors. They're day traders. It's not investing. If someone wants to invest in stocks, they can do it and they can get a good return. I am a perfect example of that. I had like an 18% return over whatever it was, a bunch of years, and over a 2-year period at the end, I averaged over 100%. It's not that hard. But yet so many people, so many Americans make it complicated. Because up here, they just make it hard. It's not hard. But then we go to rental property. Rental property, I'm pretty honest. I'm very honest with everybody. Rental properties work. Don't let any other YouTube channel fool you of any other real estate investor who says that rental property is passive income. You don't have to do anything. Well, by golly, it's been a way more work for me than investing in stocks was. I invested in stocks for 30 some years. The most work I did was sit in front of a computer screen and click my mouse back when we had a mouse and a computer screen. Rental property, I got to spend hours looking to buy houses, making offers, screening tenants in the past. I don't do it anymore. Screen tenants in the past. Run credit checks, run criminal background checks. Go see my properties. Go do this. Go do that. Clean a house that needs to be cleaned. Now it might be more contact my property managers. I talked to one of them yesterday for a period of time. And I have spreadsheets to keep everything organized and bookkeeping to do. It's work. It's not a 40-hour-a-week job, but it's still work. All right. So, but with that being said, I'm lazy. So are most Americans. Look around. Just look around. You know, I've heard all my life people talk about dieting. They can't lose weight. I just half-heartedly said, I want to lose some weight. I've lost pushing 20 pounds. You know, it was easy. All I did was cut out one food product, which was sugar, and eat a little bit less of other food. So, and you think about it, if you cut out sugar, you cut out potentially a lot of stuff. Look at labels. Look at added sugar. If it has 5 or more grams of added sugar, don't buy it. That eliminates 95% of all the cereal out there. It eliminates all the desserts out there. It eliminates maybe a lot of pasta sauce or processed meals. And you shouldn't eat processed meals at all. You shouldn't eat bacon. That stuff, look it up. Studies showed, study after study after study shows, processed foods contribute to cancer. Processed foods contribute to a shortened lifespan. I'm not saying you got to be organic. I'm not saying you got to be a vegetarian. I'm saying stop eating all the food in boxes and buy some fresh stuff occasionally. You know, if they say bacon is so bad for you, stop buying it. You know, soda, energy drinks. Look at the label. You know, some of that stuff, there's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 grams of sugar in one of those cans or bottles. All right, and people sometimes consume them too much. Why? Why doesn't everyone invest? I don't understand it. This little brain up here, this little pea-sized brain up here, just doesn't understand why everybody doesn't invest. I know there's people that's jealous of me, of what I might have, and I am not rich. I am not wealthy. But people think I am. Why? Because they have nothing. I have enough that I don't have to work a job. I don't live an extravagant lifestyle. Sure, I have a nice house, okay? I have a mortgage on this house. I didn't pay cash for it. I have a mortgage on it. And yes, it's gone up in value since I bought it, okay? And my mortgage is substantial. I pay that mortgage. I travel a lot. I've been on 4 vacations this year, and I got 2 more potentially I'm going on. My vacations are all basically free. And if I can do it, you can do it. It's not hard. I use credit card points. It's not hard. All right. I've shared stories of how I've bought 0 to 25 rentals in 4 years, 47 months. I've shared stories about how I've used credit cards to take vacations. I had helicopter pilot Caleb on one time. He shared a story about a free skiing trip to Colorado with credit card points. I've had Lieutenant Bill on here. He's talked about taking free vacations with credit cards. I've made a lot of videos talking about free stuff with credit cards. And yet, I dare say the bulk of you watching this, the 20 or so that watch it, you don't use credit cards for points. Or if you do, you're not getting a new credit card to get that sign-up bonus. Why not? There's 2 in particular I'm thinking about in my mastermind group. They said they plan to get me to refer them to a credit card. They told me this months ago. They haven't done it yet. Why not? I don't know what it is. Is it fear of the unknown? Is it laziness? Is it lack of motivation? Is it something else? Not just in regards to credit cards, not just in regards to living frugal, not just in regards to investing, but it's so many things in life people, Americans, struggle with. Why? Why? If you look at financial channels, I'll name a couple. Millennial Mike, me, Dion Talks, one rental at a time. None of us have a ton of subscribers. One rental at a time, he makes like 8 videos a day. He might, I don't know what he has now, maybe 20,000 subscribers. Dion might have, I don't know if he has 5 or 10,000. Millennial Mike might have 5,000. I looked earlier, I have 362. I make now less than 1 video a day. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I guarantee you, if you watch my videos, you will understand why I say anybody can do what I've done. Nothing I've done has been hard. Nothing's been complicated. And like I always say, if I can do it, you can do it. So how many Americans do invest? How much do you need to be wealthy? Did I answer that question before? How much do you need to be wealthy? Not $1 million net worth. Not $2 million net worth. I'm going to throw out a number. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. I'll say 10 million. If you can get up to being worth about $10 million, doesn't mean you got to have $10 million in the bank, but maybe you got a bunch of property that's worth $10 million. You got a bunch of stocks. You got a bunch of oil holdings, mineral rights that are worth $10 million. Are you wealthy? From my perspective, yes. I think you are. Because if you have any of these categories, if you have $10 million in stocks and you got the 4% rule, that's what, $400,000, I think, that you can withdraw every year. That's pretty healthy income. If I had $10 million worth of real estate, I'd probably be making $400,000 or more a year, $500,000 a year, perhaps. I haven't sat down and calculated, but I'd be making a lot of money. If I had an oil or mineral rights, again, I'd be making a lot of money. Okay, so I'd be wealthy. All right, so you can pick your choice of investments. And I'm not telling you to do anything. All right, I just share stories of what I do. But the only thing I will encourage you is that you and everyone out there needs to invest. Here's why. Life is expensive. I hear a lot now about inflation. Things are expensive. I hear a lot now about, 1 in 6 Americans, something like that, can't pay their utility bills because utilities have gotten expensive. I hear stats in regards to everything. People can't afford to buy the normal products in the supermarket. They're buying cheaper stuff now. People can't afford to buy the car, take the vacation, or do whatever. Okay? But still, people don't think about what can they do to change their life. Most don't. The few of you that are still here at 12 minutes and 20 seconds, maybe you do. But most people don't think about how they can better their life. All right? So all of us, though, every single working American can improve their lifestyle. It might take time. It might take years. It might take a decade or two. That's just how it is. You got to do it. You got to put in the time, put in the effort, do the work. Nothing is easy. Nothing is free. No one just falls over and lets you run over top of them. It's like you got to put forth the effort. All right. If you're not willing to put forth the effort, every year there's more and more Americans that don't want to put forth any effort. They're just staying home and putting their hand out and saying, gimme, gimme, gimme. Well, let me say this. The government is not going to keep giving money to everybody. They can't. We're in so much debt right now as a country. They just can't do it. And the rooster's going to come home to crow one day. That's not the right way to say it. But the piper's going to pay the penalty. Somebody's going to pay the penalty. We can't keep continuing down this direction we're going. All right? Those that can invest on their own, some will fail. But most of them should be okay because they have it in them to do okay. Those who just get handouts from the government, I have a feeling that before too much longer, it's going to get harder and harder for them. And when they go out to try to get a job, there might not be a job for them. We might be in a recession. We might have robots doing half of the jobs that humans did before. All right, so those who are just dropping out of the workforce because they don't want to work, because they want free stuff, good luck to you. It's not going to continue forever. Those few of you that are watching my channel, keep plugging away. Keep investing. Get frugal if you're not frugal. Tighten that belt if you don't have it tight. Utilize credit cards for your benefit. Get points. Do never pay interest. Pay the bill off. But try to get sign-up bonuses. Get new cards periodically. Start investing in stocks. Start investing in real estate. All right. If you do reach the pinnacle of $1 million, again, you're not rich, you're not wealthy, but by the current definition of accreditation, $1 million means you're accredited. All right. I've heard talk about that level changing. I've heard talk about that level going to $10 million because 1 million is like, it's not that much anymore. So they may raise it. They may raise it where it's going to affect me because I'm not worth $10 million yet. Okay, what would happen to my investments if they did that? I don't know. But if you can reach the accreditation level, I encourage you to look at alternative investments. Look at mineral rights, acreage, look at oil drilling. Because the more I get involved with both, the more I'm leaning in the direction of maybe my future investments are in the energy field, not in real estate. Because it's easier for us lazy people. We can get pretty good returns for those of us that like good returns. Some returns can be better than even great rental property, and so on and so on and so on. So anyway, the sky is clearing off out there just a bit. It's not time to go swimming just yet, but the rain has stopped. So I might hit the pool pretty soon. So anyway, y'all take care of yourselves. Let me know if you got any questions. Let me know if you want me to continue this channel. I can go either way. It's no skin off my back. Yeah, okay. Just let me know. Let me know if it's benefits you at all. So anyway, have a great day. Mazskes signing out.